Hallo, liebe Community. Ja, zuerst, ich sage ein paar Worte auf Deutsch. Ich wollte sagen, dass ja, ich komme aus Amerika, USA, und ich wohne jetzt seit ein paar Jahren in der Schweiz und verbessere mein Deutsch jeden Tag. Aber ich fühle mich wohler auf Englisch und ich hoffe, dass das wird okay für euch. Ja, wenn etwas nicht klar ist, bitte fragen heute oder ja, wie Daniel schon gesagt hat, könnt ihr bitte öfter auch the White Paper schauen. So I am part of the Red development team, and I help with the white paper. And a little bit about myself, I have been invested and interested in crypto since 2017, and have in the beginning traded more, later invested. I have worked in a crypto bank, one of the first regulated crypto banks in the world, SEPA Bank. There I also helped with blockchain education and client management. I've also done some advisory positions in various venture capital crypto-related companies. And most recently, I was a portfolio manager at a wealth management company also related to crypto. So I will begin the part regarding problems and solutions. So the problems that we have in the market, which Daniel already touched upon a little bit, and also what Bridgeland offers as a solution. So the first big issue we have is with gaming. So a lot of times gaming offers us only in-game points, so no economical benefit to its users or players. And no way that you can kind of take it out of the game and use it in real life. The next problem we have is a lot of bots and fake accounts that are in the space and in social media, and especially in crypto space, as I'm sure many of you know, and that just kind of ruins the experience of a fun game and just a space where you can communicate with others. The next problem we are facing is oftentimes more and more consumers are questioning origin of food, different products, also clothes, where is it coming from? How was it made? What were the labor practices? Did people actually in the whole supply chain get fairly paid for it? Or did, the big company just take most of the profits and give very little to the farmer or to the creators of the products? Next issue we have is, we see in the space is that we are oftentimes very constrained. So meaning we get already a space, let's say that we visit, and we don't have a lot of say to it. So we don't get to choose how the place is designed. For example, a community space that we would like to enjoy in the physical world. The next problem we have is data. So big corporations use our private information data that we input anywhere on the internet, and oftentimes they make a lot of money with it, yet the actual user doesn't get anything back, or sometimes also doesn't even have a say in it, whether that information can or cannot be taken from them. And if you do decide that you don't want to give them your information, sometimes you just cannot use their website or what they're offering you. And the next issue we are touching upon is the middleman. So the middlemen often take very large profits. For example, if we look at galleries for artists, oftentimes they take more than 50%, and the person who actually put all the effort and the time to create this art is then left with very little profit. And this can cause many problems that people don't want to create anymore. And yeah, it's very difficult for them to have a good income. And the last problem we have is confusing interfaces. So user interfaces, meaning that let's say you want to shop online and you want to shop from 4 different stores. Oftentimes you have to give your private information to every single store, your name, address, credit card number, and it's a lot of time and, your private information given to many different companies. So with all these problems that I just mentioned, Bridgeland found ways that we can solve this in a fun, but also good solutions that can build a trustful and good community. So the first solution to the traditional games that we have today is that so we made basically shopping to be more gamified, meaning you have much more fun way to do simple chores like going and buying food in a grocery store. So now you can get points for it, which can be actually used in the metaverse. So not only in a game, but you can also basically have it as money, which you can later use for different things like shopping or buying different things on the marketplace. So it's it has an actual value. The next solution regarding the bots and the fake accounts, we will make sure that there's a KYC layer, that the users get verified one time, and that way we avoid having scammers or fake accounts ruining the fun environment. And as far as the supply chain problems, Bridgeland is very focused on finding providers who will be willing to show their supply chain transparency through blockchain, and that way our users will be able to enjoy some products from those companies, knowing exactly where it comes from and how it was created. So we really support this kind of companies. And the next point is that users will be able to create their own content, be able to sell, trade, and this goes upon to the next point, that Bridgeland will have its own marketplace, and this will be really user-created content and not brought by outside people, but rather that the community can build and create as many interesting spaces or skins or actual real estate skins as well as they like. And for the next point, as far as our data goes, Bridgeland will be rewarding you for sharing your data. So it will be a choice whether you want to or not. And if you do, then you will get tokens or some sort of benefits which can be used later on in the metaverse. And the last 2 points, so as far as middleman, because we're a trustless blockchain-based ecosystem, through smart contracts, we will be able to create a more equally beneficial space with as much as possible no middlemen involved. And on the last point, Bridgeland is a all-in-one ecosystem, meaning that it is easy to use, good user interface, that you will be able to shop from all your favorite stores in one location with, you already did the KYC, so you don't have to go through that process again. So basically one login, one password, access to many different shops and various blockchain entertaining activities. Thank you.